got the download. They're going straight into it. All right, we're here on Pokemon Stadium. Having a little bit of a quick start. Trading a little percent. foomS is reminding us why they're in the winner side. Zookalooza sending foomS off stage, getting that bike up. We saw in their last set, foomS did a really great job of holding that bike, throwing it up in the air, making sure that Zookalooza can't take it. But we're seeing right now, at least, Zookalooza making sure he has that bike, keeping a hold of it, whiffing the 2-frame, but gets it anyway. All right, welcome back.
All right, sorry for my brief absence. Looks like we've already gotten started.
Yep.
And Zookalooza has really gotten started, taking that first stock before I was even able to come back.
Yep. Keeping it pretty even though. Oh man, maybe not. Percents are pretty high.
Starting to rack up. But I mean, foomS has a lot of time to work with. He has at least 6 games to try to figure this one out.
Yeah. And Zookalooza is pretty hot right now. Having just played.
Absolutely. But yeah, will foomS finally manage to cement his place in the Pantheon, or will Zookalooza bring him back down to earth? Right now, it's Wario that's going to the stars.
Yeah. But foomS is not too far behind.
No, good air dodge there to avoid that nair, save his stock a little bit longer. But yeah, so we've seen in the first set between these two, just foomS' advantage save has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Able to get so much off of 1 or 2 hits.
Yeah, like we're seeing right now.
Like we're seeing right now. And yeah, misses that back air, but really evened that up. The chomp, not enough quite yet, but the next one likely will be. Oh man. Yeah, managing to avoid the different traps that Wario has at that ledge.
foomS racking that percent up. Bringing things back to even.
Yeah, still managed to hold on to the stock, but holding on to it for quite a while despite being at a high percent. And just spins away from the situation, you know? I'm out. Goodbye. I don't want to be here anymore.
Bye-bye. You have fun over there.
Oh,
Get the
okay.
chomp! Oh, man.
Maybe a little bit lucky, and that back air is actually going to get foomS the lead in this first game. And once again, we're seeing that damage coming out. Not able to close, not able to get too much of a combo, but hey, you take anything right now.
Yeah, all that percent is just icing on the cake.
Yeah, foomS maybe a little bit too eager to parry that down air, getting hit by the multi-hitness of it, and that'll cost him the stock. But a much better position than he was looking like just a stock ago.
Yeah. But he's got to be worried, right? Because Wario's waft is on lock. And there's no time to save it, right?
Yeah. We have seen Zookalooza struggle to hit that waft against foomS, partially because of those huge CorrIn hitboxes. They just make it really difficult to get in such a way that you can get something like those up tilts. But this might be it.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
Close, though. I'm actually not sure if he was slightly closer to the side. But that's game 1 in the set going to Zookalooza.
One thing you missed at the start that we may see more of is I think Zookalooza was doing a better job of like keeping control of the bike, not letting foomS take it, just throw it up, right?
Yeah, because I think we were talking about in the first set, it was how foomS actually had really good control off that bike.
Yeah, just taking away that resource from Wario.
Yeah, so maybe something that Zookalooza has also gotten kind of wary of.
Yeah. We're back on Pokemon.
We're back. Game 2.
Game 2.
So this is already one more game than foomS lost to Zookalooza on their entire last set.
Yeah.
Maybe cooled off a little bit because of how long it's been since. Well, I think he was playing tournaments, but it's different, you know?
Yeah, you're not in the heat of it, you know?
Yeah.
The cam's not in your face, you know? You don't got people talking over you.
Not to mention just the ongoing pressure of maybe winning your first UBC weekly of this Saturn.
Oh.
No, you didn't.
Oh, wow. That's just going to be it.
He did not mean to go off stage there. I think he just meant to grab ledge, but unfortunately air dodged a little bit too far and trying to avoid that. Goes to the pin. Goes to the forward smash. This was not able to FDI out of that one, but honestly, not that bad damage-wise.
Yeah. But I feel like we're missing a little bit of that super clean gameplay from foomS that we saw in the first set.
No, absolutely. Has not managed to quite lock into that mode of his yet.
Yeah.
But I believe it can happen. I believe that we could still
We have
see it.
time.
He has time.
Right? And we got the pin right there. Closing out that stock.
And like, despite the fact that we're saying that, it's still playing very well.
Like, the advantage state, as you were saying, is just super strong.
Which is especially impressive because Wario is such a good character in disadvantage a lot of the time. Because his air drift can allow him to get out of stuff. The bike can be such a good mix-up for recoveries. Yeah, foomS really just playing around all of that so well. Going up.
We're going up. Go up.
And now finally even up the percent. Not able to get that final thunder. Briefly evened up before Wario chomped some of your life essence away.
Oh, gets hit by the projectile. By the spit.
Gonna grab the bike. Doesn't actually hit that bike and slipped off stage there. That might have been enough to kill him, but that back air will be. No bike required.
foomS in advantage, but
Damn, should I start playing this character? CorrIn's cool as hell.
CorrIn is pretty cool.
CorrIn is pretty cool.
That's what I think.
And you really, like, it's such a, it's a weird thing to say, but it's such a mark of, like, a player that's really kind of ascended that you watch them play and you're like, damn, this character looks so cool.
Yeah.
That's something that only, like, the best players do, that you just see them playing so cleanly that you're like, I see myself doing that.
Yeah.
And then you play and it's like, oh, shoot, I don't know how to string back airs or up airs together.
Yeah.
But just the fact that, oh, didn't actually go for the walk there.
They make it look easy.
Make it look easy, make it look easy, make it look clean, make it look smooth.
And especially on players like, Zookalooza, right? Like, oh, wow. But yeah. He's making that waft look easy.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Closing out that second game.
Yeah. I wonder what foomS is thinking right now. I know if it was me, I would probably be in the headspace of like, fuck, I didn't even think I was going to win the first one.
Yeah.
Not even on throw. Now I'm like, I didn't expect to be here. And so it's hard to lock in when you don't have that
For sure.
mindset.
I think he's enough of a grinder, though, that he believes in himself.
Yeah.
I can understand the nerves starting. I think the nerves are probably starting to creep in a little bit. And, like, the doubt is probably starting to creep in. But I think for now, with a whole nother set to play for, he's probably still got his head on straight. If we get to another set, hard to say how that'll feel.
Yeah. I think one game could do a lot.
It can, for sure. One game back here, especially, yeah, can really be helpful to that minute.
Yeah.
Just reminding yourself that you can, in fact, do it, you know?
But Wario.
Oh, this is good damage. Hits the bike.
Wario here to remind you, sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's my turn.
Yeah. Ooh, goes for that back air, but a little bit too high.
Catching Wario with the up B. Gets sent away with the dash attack. Oh!
Yeah, nice little spike there. And once again, unfortunately, foomS like a magnet to the spike at the moment, but just going to take a breather and go to that platform. This is such jolly, cheery music for how intense the situation is. But that forward tilt is going to be enough all the way across stage even to kill foomS off his first shot. Yeah, foomS right now struggling a little bit to get this one off. And forward smash still not enough. Great DI by Zookalooza.
But the pin is going to do it, yeah.
Just hitting the bike once. Maybe wanting to weaken it so that he can use it in some kind of mix-up later on. Good upbeat to stage, able to get himself out of that disadvantage kind of for free. And here comes that damage. He's been able to get the up airs, but not the forward air trains as much that he was getting a while ago.
Yeah. Zookalooza's gotten a bit more wise to it, I think. Whiffing that grab, though.
Oh, and barely hitting that pin. Yeah, this is a bit scrappy at the moment, a bit spaghetti from both these players.
Yeah.
As both of them try to jostle for this one big advantage that'll be enough to close out this game. Whoa. I don't know what that was.
That was a whistle or something.
Okay, but it's not the whistle yet for this stock.
No. That's what I'm talking about. We're seeing, Zookalooza doing a better job of holding on to that bike, not letting foomS just take it for free.
Yeah, a little bit of back air dueling, but unfortunately only foomS going to lose the stock to it. Immediately tossing the bike back out, and those back airs are still coming out.
And Wario's got the waft on deck. Oh, but is able to take the stock.
Yeah, not able to roll out of that one. I believe, I'm actually not sure exactly how you're supposed to do that, but apparently neither is Zookalooza. So, once again, we saw him lose the stock of that in the first game. Is the waft going to be enough? Oh, it's not coming out yet, but it is still on deck. You have to be so wary of it. Tosses onto the platform if he can.
Yeah, we really need to see foomS punish, take full advantage of that advantage state he has. Get those fares in, get that percent.
Yeah, and to be honest, yeah, those platforms coming in is kind of a boon for foomS. He gets so much off the platforms at the moment.
But he's got to be on stage.
Oh, you're dead.
Oh!
Mega dead, yeah. And we're getting a bracket reset.
All right. You have to...
I don't actually know. I think there's a...
I'll wait a little bit.
Yeah.
I think they got to update the start to G and then...
I think there's like a bracket reset button or something somewhere, but I'm not sure.
I think they got to... It's like a separate
report
match.
it, yeah.
So it's got to get reported. But we'll wait a little bit.
Maybe you can hit reset score for now.
For now, sure.
I don't know. I'm curious if it'll re-update back up to... so both of these now are on their tournament life, despite the fact that there's no L next to them. You actually probably should put that in, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just, yeah. For now.
There you go. Update player. There you go.
We should remember to take that off later on, just so that it doesn't look like we just put L, especially if he loses. But for now, has a whole nother lease on life, and was starting to look, I think, honestly looked better and better in each of those games, but just wasn't able to contend with that waft.
Yeah.
Is going to have to figure out sooner rather than later now, because now this is where your lead starts to really slip away if you lose the first game.
Yeah, I think you really want to try and crack through that wall, right? Because even if you can just take one game, I think it's super huge for the mental, right?
No, absolutely. But right now, Zookalooza looking very dominant. And that forward tilt, yeah, these aerial timings have really been caught onto by Zookalooza, making it much harder for foomS to get.
He's feeling super comfortable. He's been here before. He's taking a weak lease.
Oh yeah. The adaptations have to be made by foomS. Right now, Zookalooza is the one with the adaptations happening with the reads down. Ooh, goes to the down there, but only going to get punished for it. 91%. You got to take this Wario stock off sooner rather than later before he adds too much percent to your counter.
Yeah.
Ban not going to be enough, but puts Wario in an awkward position, especially with that bike. Yeah, you really want to send him off stage right now and see if you can punish, because no bike means that he has to recover a lot more linearly, but unfortunately the time lost in holding that bike enough for Zookalooza to make it back. And yeah, has been holding on the stock for a long time. Up throw, finally enough. 99%.
foomS opting to throw the bike off. We'll see how that plays out.
Maybe just not wanting to deal with it as on stage, and this is where he's been able to get lots of percent before, but Zookalooza has really been playing so well in those situations.
Yeah.
foomS does manage to dodge that forward, or that up smash though, and now no bike. This is actually a great spot, but not able to get that back air. If he had hit that back air, that would have been perfect for that Zookalooza spot. Unfortunately, it is foomS, though, will be drawing the blinds at the moment on that second one, and maybe on this first game and stuff continues his way in.
Oh, man.
Yeah, tries to read the roll to get that off, but even without it, this is a lot of damage.
Wario's super scary right now.
Ooh, barely gets nudged by that forward air, and this is so scary. Okay, gets the bin, gets the stock. Now you are finally in with a shot, but you still have to watch for that waft. I think a lot of those games you were able to get such a risky down air in that situation.
Yeah. I'm really worried this game 1 is going to just determine this whole set right now.
Yeah. Oh, goes a little bit high, maybe trying to punish if Zookalooza came too close to the ledge. But foomS right now just taking a step back. Zookalooza using that bike as a bit of a shield, as a opportunity to gather his thoughts about how he's going to hit this waft. Ooh. Nudged by that. Oh! Yeah, as foomS having a similar reaction to us, just kind of shaking his head. That's really not how you want to lose that game after how well you were playing and bringing it back.
There we go. We got the reset. But yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, if I'm foomS right now, I'm just like, how did I get in that place? You know, how do I get back there, right?
Yeah.
And that, I think, can kind of be very detrimental because anytime you're not thinking about the game, you know, you're distracted.
Yeah, this isn't the time for regret. This isn't the time for lament. This is the time that you just do your best, put your best foot forward, and we've seen that that best foot can be good enough before.
It can be excellent.
Yeah.
It can be fantastic.
So just needs to find the footsteps and retrace them at the moment. But, of course, no easy feat. Those forward airs so perfectly interrupted by Zookalooza. Oh, barely missing that pin. That might have actually been enough to take a stock on Town and City. Especially with the sweet spot.
Yeah. I feel like we've seen less of foomS going off stage with those pins. Like, that's the first one I feel like we've seen this set so far.
Yeah, you might be right. I also feel like we've seen fewer like smash attacks that he got quite a good bit of utility off of in both the first set and in some of the games here.
Yeah,
Never
there
mind.
we go.
There it is.
He's listening in.
Yeah.
He's figuring it out.
He knows we want him to succeed. If nothing else, I would like this to go to a game 5 just because I want to see these players play. You know, I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see him at least get close. You know.
Yeah. I want to see him take it.
I want to see him take it.
And he's taking that stock right now.
Yeah. I'd love to see him take it, but if nothing else, I just want. I want it to be close.
Yeah. I don't know what.
Of course, that is kind of painful for him to deal with if he doesn't manage to take it with it being close. But for now, trying his best to not make this game close as he tries to get as much damage as he can and gets 60%.
I don't know what happened, but I feel like foomS is much more in the zone. They figured something out. He's figured something out.
Maybe just that that SD in that last game was enough.
It was a reminder.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, I'm not locked in.
A bit of a refresh, a bit of a, okay, I gotta focus, I gotta get my proper game on.
Let me lose because I got hit by the waft, not because I...
Exactly. You have to beat me.
Yeah.
I'm not beating me. So, yeah, and since then it's been very good. Oh, okay, bit of a weird interaction there, but no harm done really to anyone. A lot of just bin threats coming out at the moment.
Yeah.
foomS making Zookalooza maybe a little bit worried to approach. But not able to get this stock quite yet. Threatening with a lot of these huge hitboxes, but that back air is going to be enough to take it. And now 15%, that is quite a bit of gap to close without using that waft or using that waft and then dealing with a whole nother stock.
Oh.
Actually sends the wrong way. The perfect outcome for foomS. Bar just missing. Bar just the waft being missed entirely.
Yeah.
And already 60% on this last stock for Zookalooza. No waft, no cheating, so to speak. You just have to play better if you're Zookalooza.
And you can't slow it down, right? Because foomS has that extra stock to say, hey, I'm coming in.
Yeah. Has the option to play aggressive if he wants, but that back air is going to make that option a little bit less viable for foomS.
Good grab.
But this one, you really, I think if you're foomS, you really have to close out. Otherwise, it is quite a struggle for your mental. Knowing that you had that big of a lead and he missed the walk and then still losing is quite a lot to
everything's
come back
working out
from.
for you.
Yeah. Like, this is your best chance at the moment to take this game. You can't really afford to give it up. And foomS looks like he does not want to. That back air is going to be enough.
All right.
On the board, 1-1, finally able to take a game in this grand, and we have a set, folks.
Yeah. Tapping back into what we saw, I think, in that first set.
Yeah. No clean slate for Zookalooza. He's gonna have to fight for this one. Has shown that he can take sets in Game 4 before, so
yeah,
that's gonna be what he's gonna try to do. He doesn't want this to go to a Game 5. Neither of these players do, for sure.
No.
Start the battle. Wario, CorrIn.
And they're just going straight into it.
My voice is fucked. In we go, yeah.
In we go.
No time to breathe, no time to stop. None of these players deciding to ice the other one out. Both of them wanting to feel the momentum, feel the pressure pulsing through them. And yeah, exciting times for both these players and for the set.
Yep. Zookalooza taking a dominant starting position.
We have seen Zookalooza really up the tempo after a lot of these games that he's lost.
Yeah.
And more often than not, it's worked out for him. 70% immediately off the bat here, continuing to work out. But I think it's notable that Zookalooza has gotten really wary to those resets on the platforms. Has started to realize that if he just shields them a lot of the time, if he gets the tech correct, then foomS can't get too much off of it. Of course, it can be really quite hard to deck because you're not expecting their angle. And that has been kind of his downfall sometimes. And yeah, back to an even game.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more of that first set foomS.
Yeah, goes for the pin, and actually the pick is going to be enough to hit Wario there. The bite barely dodged by this CorrIn. Oh, this would be such a good time for someone to take a stock with the music.
Yeah.
Basically dead even at the moment on this first stock, and whoever takes this first stock could really be in such a great spot for the end of that.
Ooh, it's going to be Zookalooza.
Yeah, 127. Yeah, you really don't want this one to go on too much longer if you're foomS.
Not letting it get to him, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once you've taken that game, you know, that's got to be such a great boost for you. But
yeah,
Zookalooza once again playing very, very well. Always does, to be honest. foomS able to dodge that down air, but still in a very precarious position as the percent continues to stack up. And that waft is not going to be enough to take it, but you don't even, I mean, like, you're probably happy to see that go, but that's a lot of percent still that you have to make up later on.
And Wario was at 3 stocks, now down to 2, but we're going to see another waft. Another waft is going to be loaded up by the time the set ends, I think. Yeah,
that's very, very possible. We have seen foomS in a position like this get just like a huge combo and get 70–80% on the board. Is going to need one of those right now. Starts to get it, but just the first hit. Ooh. Yeah, a little bit stuck on that platform. And the longer the Wario can keep you at ledge, not only is it dangerous because he has so many kill options at ledge, but it's each time you have to return to ledge, this whole game, this dance they're playing, takes a long time for that waft to build.
But foomS taking control of the stage.
Momentarily. Zookalooza is so unwilling to give up that stage control for more than a moment.
Oh, and gets the back air. Oh, man.
Yeah, this is looking tough, especially with that waft once again building. Okay, yeah, once again, those resets on the platform have been so huge for foomS.
Oh, tries to read that jump in and get the pin, but...
Yeah, not able to get the pin, but still able to get a good punish off of Zookalooza returning to stage. Not able to get that forward smash, but once again, more and more damage racking up. foomS has played perfect since losing the stock. Can he continue to play perfect long enough to turn this one around?
9% is not that much.
No, we have almost another full waft, I believe.
foomS trying to just close this stock out. Oh! And that F smash, not quite enough.
Barely not enough. But now the bike once again here, the forward air going to be enough to interrupt the pin. Oh, but you don't have that bike. How do you make this back?
Well, yeah, able to capitalize on the linear recovery.
Yeah, you have to start to wonder if foomS maybe might have been better served just running across stage to try to bother it than trying to bring the bike. Losing a lot of time carrying it. Okay, goes for the up air, not able to get it, no jump here. But that second up air will be enough. And lost stock situation. A lot of the times that we've been here, Zookalooza has been able to hit that waft and has it once again. Will that be the story this time?
I think if foomS wants to take this, he's got to play perfect. He's got to channel that energy of, I know what's up, I know who I am, I know what you're going to do, and I know what's going to happen.
Oh my god, these parries are so scary. You never know when he's going to pull the trigger. That back air, not enough. We're in the percent that many things from Wario can kill, and that will do it.
Yeah.
Game 4.
Game 4.
Zookalooza, the Game 4 killer right now, has managed to win a lot of the sets today in Game 4.
Yep.
Will this be the lost one that he needs to? Ugh. Hype.
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 Going to regular Battlefield.
Regular Battlefield.
In the top platform.
Interesting. I wonder what kind of extensions you can get as CorrIn off of that top platform. I'm sure you can. I'm curious about what they are. So you don't see this happen. Here we go. A bit.
We got the most Mickey Mouse music for a very intense Grand Finals.
Yeah, right now, all of foom's hopes and dreams laying on this game, laying on this set to fully take his place
among the gods.
Among the gods, but...
the god of gluttony, Lord Wario.
The god of gluttony, the god of holy water. The god of bounty hunting. Could it be the god of the Fire Emblem next? The god of speed.
God of these pins.
True. Yeah, I can't take this music seriously. But this set's still such a serious situation. Honestly, maybe the music helpful for foom's to kind of make it a little bit more easy.
You know what it might be? Maybe foom's knows.
Oh, yeah, sniped by that bike.
Maybe foom's is saying, we're going to Game 5.
Yeah.
This is not Game 5 music. This is not last game music, right?
This is goofy music.
This is goofy music.
For fun, non-important things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you convince yourself that it's easy.
Well, maybe it is.
Maybe it is. You know, it's not looking easy right now because at a little bit of stock deficit, but... Ooh, okay. Up throw, not nearly enough. Actually, Zookalooza match out of it. Zookalooza with a great man. A little bit more damage, and actually up throw might have been able to kill. But unfortunately, still struggling with the endeavor of taking the stock away.
Yeah.
Up throw still not enough. No. One grab, up throw should do it. No. Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just about.
40%, not too bad. Especially if you can just get one of those fair trains going. But I think Zookalooza's got done wise to it.
Yeah, and glowing completely got that full waft on death. Oh, okay, goes for the up smash, something we actually haven't seen literally at all in this set, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe could have been wary to that jump. Interrupts the down air with the up B a little bit off that hitbox coming out. Oh, good damage, but not able to get the conversion, and Zookalooza reading that jump with the anti-air up B. Yeah, right now, foom's struggling to get any more than straight hits on the board. But still, despite that good damage coming out and evening up this stock. No bike, so he's going to want to go deep, but unfortunately not able to get that back air. I honestly think maybe a nair. Oh, no, that's so unfortunate. Mirroring the beginning of this set with that barely not able to make it back to ledge, and that's so tough.
That did some mental damage to foom's.
Yeah, but I mean, this is your time. You're still in it, but very much so. That forward smash not going to be enough. You really have to watch out for that walk now. The stars have to align, and right now, I don't know what they're saying.
The sky's blue. We can't see the stars.
Perfect.
But they
Wario
may have a
Superstars
surprise
there.
for us.
Lost dog situation. This could be it for foom's and Dreams.
I think foom's really got to take control of this, the pace on the set.
Okay, the forward tilt. You're okay with hits like that. You don't want to be hitting that damage, obviously, but as long as it's not that. Ooh.
Yep. GG's.
And yeah.
Zookalooza coming back from loser's side. Only dropping what? 2 games, maybe?
That I